Hi, welcome to What the Hey. Thank you very much for joining me today to answer a question that someone asked me, and that actual question is, what the hey is Void the A3 Express engine? And this question was asked by Damien X Primarily Void 9800. So hello to you, and thank you very much for the question. Now, in terms of a very basic description or answer, at least from my own perspective, Void is a content creator on YouTube who typically, in terms of what most of their content relates to, is like discussions of other channels on the platform. They show a lot of like original and personal like art of their original characters, and then they also occasionally, it's not as frequent, post like gaming related videos or like vlog, like lifestyle kind of related content. A lot of the content on this channel, if not like a majority of it, usually includes some sort of like input or story from Void, so you kind of get a good look at their personality, like seeing the person behind the channel. And with this kind of video, like ones I've done in the past, I'll link this person in the description, so if you want to check them out for yourselves, that will be down there for you to use, if you so choose. And in regard to the actual channel description written by the channel owner, they very vaguely explain why this current channel exists. They don't really go into a lot of detail as to why like they made this channel. There's just apparently some complications that happened. I'm not really aware of it, but they make their viewers of the channel aware of it by having that description. So it doesn't necessarily explain what kind of content's gonna be on the channel. They're just explaining like their existence, which is, you know, reasonable. Now, what I would like to do for this next segment of the video is go over a brief timeline, kind of history of this current channel, just so you can kind of see where they started and where they're at now. Starting with when they actually joined YouTube, which was December 1st of 2017. Currently, they have an overall channel view count of around 24,000. Their subscriber or community count is around 404, and they have around 242 like actual videos on the channel. There's more content besides the main videos, as I'll explain later, but if you're looking just straight up at the videos, there's like 242, which is quite a lot. And they've been on YouTube for about what, like 5 years? I'm guessing it's about to be 6, like coming up in December, so that's cool. They're coming up on their channel anniversary, huzzah! So now for this segment of the video, what I would like to do and kind of discuss is the actual way to look through the content and the channel itself, which one of the ways to do so, and it's an external thing, but I still feel like it connects enough to the actual channel, is their DeviantArt account, because on their YouTube channel, they post a lot of art of their related, like, original characters, so you'll see that a lot on their DeviantArt, and it seems like they're pretty active. So if you like going on to DeviantArt, there you go. I haven't been on to DeviantArt except to look at their page in like forever, so that was refreshing to see what's on that, you know, platform. It's been a while, but they do have that account if you want to check it out. There's a few options to use if you want to look through this channel aside from watching their actual video content. One of the ways is to look through like the playlist / podcast section that they have, because there's only one, and I think there's like 9 videos in it, which I didn't know technically playlists and podcasts are kind of the same thing, or they can be, but that's there if you want to use it. They do post quite frequently in terms of like community posts, and usually what those are, it's like life or general updates that are going on that the person like Void wants to make their, you know, community aware of. And sometimes they also comment on other community posts, so you can kind of see what they're engaging with. Like, I think that's kind of cool. You get to see their interests and who they're talking to. That's fun. Another way to stay up to date with this channel is to actually either be present or check up on their live streams that they do. They're every once in a while, they're not like every day, and I feel like the reason for that is the fact that most of their live streams are discussions of other content creators or other channels. Like, they're either saying something about a different channel or like sending a message to them or something through like a live stream. So if that's something like you're interested in, like discussing other content creators, that is an option, because that's usually what the live streams are for. Except on occasions like today, because today's their birthday. Happy birthday, Void. Like, they had like a birthday stream, which I think is really cool. So if you like watching live streams, they do those. And then finally, another option to check out besides their videos are the shorts that they do. And I feel like the way they do these is pretty helpful because most of their shorts are like lines that they're reading off of for other content creators to use in videos, which I feel like is smart because it's a short, it's not an entire video, and the whole purpose is to get the audio, so you don't need like this giant formatted video. So if you want to hear them read off lines or see what kind of projects they're working on, that is where you can find those. So next, what I would like to go into is like the video timeline history of this channel, just so you can kind of see where they started, what they're currently working on, and then like what a lot of people have seen from them. So to get started, the first video that they ever posted onto this current channel is titled Update on My New Phone and Channel, which was uploaded on December 3rd of 2017. So that's about 5 years ago, and that was about like 2 days after they actually started their channel. So that was pretty quick to actually like put up content, so you know, impressive. And then the newest video that they've put out is titled Random Stream Rigs Randomness Part 2, which was uploaded on September 29th of 2023. So they don't post content like every day, like it's not a continuous thing. So if you got notifications turned on, it's not a total like overbearing thing to see content every day. But they still post like regularly, so you're not gonna wait forever to see a new video from them. So I feel like that's kind of nice. If you like a channel that posts a lot, that's pretty nice. And then finally, in terms of their most popular content, that is titled To Someone That Harassing Me and Didn't Ask Permission for My Profile Picture, which was uploaded on April 18th of 2023, and it has around 257 views. So if you want to check out some like apparently, you know, kind of drama related content and something to be made aware of, that's the video to look into if you want to. Now, in terms of my general opinion, I feel like one of the biggest things that I connect on with this creator is the fact that they upload content related to like art stuff, like original characters, OCs. They've posted a few videos, like music video ones, where it's just like slideshows of art that they've created for their character or whatever. So for me personally, I always think that anyone who does art, it's like a very time-consuming thing, so I, you know, appreciate anyone who puts in that effort. And I mean, for me personally also, like, I've never really created an original character like an OC. I always just create art of already established things, so I always think it's really cool to see how people design their characters, because my brain does not work that way. I'm like, I can't do that, so you know, I think that's cool. Another thing from this channel that I think is pretty cool to see is the fact that they enjoy doing voice acting. Like I said with the shorts, they submit like voice acting lines for people to use in videos, which I also feel like kind of shows how they like to work with other people on YouTube in terms of like the Thomas the Tank Engine community, because that's what a lot of their content is related to. They don't always post skits about Thomas the Tank Engine characters or whatever like some other channels, but a lot of it is like locomotive related, so that's pretty cool. So the fact that they're able to work well with other people, I think is pretty nice. And then I guess another thing that I like from this channel is the actual gaming content that they do, because I personally am also an epic gamer. I play some Minecraft, you know, some World of Goo, I do that. And they've specifically, the game that they tend to post is called like Wolf Tales, which I used to play a game that also had to do with wolves. It's Wolf Quest, that's what I used to play. So when I watched a few of their gaming videos, I was like, oh, I used to do that when I was younger, so like I can appreciate, for me at least, the nostalgic factor of playing games like that, because I also used to partake in a bit of like wolf gaming, ayo. I mean, in general, for me personally, most of their content has to do with talking about other channels in the context of like discussion stuff, like there's drama or something that's happened between them. So that's not usually stuff I particularly enjoy. Like whenever I talk about other channels, it's usually in the context of like a research purpose. So it's not stuff that I'm typically like watching on my own time, but if that's stuff you're into, once again, I will have them tagged in the description, so that will be there for you if you would like to watch and check out their content. But I believe that is the answer to the question, so thank you very much for watching. Bye.